This is W2FJH. We'll be starting the STNY digital voice net here in just about 5 minutes. We do have NetLogger up and running. For those folks who wish to check in early, you can find NetLogger at netlogger.org. We also do have Google Meet up and running. So if you wish to join us on Google Meet, you can find the link at stnydmr.net. So we'll see you folks in just about 5 minutes here. This is W2FJH. This is W2FJH bringing up the STNY digital voice net. I'm Brand Match Talk Group 31367, Wires Extreme 83721, and live stream to Google Meet and YouTube. The primary purpose of the STNY digital voice net is to help foster an active digital voice community in the southern tier of New York and to provide a forum for those that are interested or have questions regarding various digital voice topics. While this net is primarily for the southern tier, all stations are more than welcome to check in. This net meets weekly on Sundays at 7 p.m. For more information about this net, please visit stnydmr.net. does not prioritize short time, mobile, in and out, or emergency power stations. We currently do have a few stations checked in through NetLoggers. The net would like to recognize K3BYC Carlton, N2QFD Mail, N2RWH Ed, W2KDC Dennis, N2NRA Cliff, and I'm typing in now, N3OJP Mick. Alright, when checking in, please give your call sign, your name, and your location. So first, let's take a standby for any stations that are short time, mobile, in and out, or emergency power. Please call now. Alright, nothing heard there, so let's open it up for any station that would like to check into the STNY digital voice net this evening. Please call now.
Net control, please copy N3DQD, November 3 Delta, Quebec Delta.
Alright, and we have N3DQD Ray. Were there any other stations that joined this evening? Please call now. Alright, nothing heard, so let's kick things off there. If there's any announcements for the net this evening, please call now. Alright, no announcements. How about any questions? If there's any questions for the net this evening, please call now. Alright, no questions either, so let's move in for comments there. The net topic this evening is, how was your 4th of July? Any celebration, family get-togethers, or fireworks? So, top of my list here is K3BYC Carlton. How was your week?
This is K3BYC Carlton from Darlington, Maryland. Good evening, Frank. Thanks for taking the net. Good evening to those who checked in. Regarding the 4th of July celebrations, as I've probably mentioned before, the previous Saturday, July 28th, my community here in Darlington, Maryland, does their 4th of July parade and fireworks on that day. They always do it on the last Saturday of June, and so they kind of get a jump start on that. So, small community, but medium-sized parade and 4th of July fireworks, which are just as good as the others. We do have two other towns in Harford County which celebrates theirs. I believe on Friday the 4th, town of Bel Air holds theirs, and Saturday the 5th, Habitat Grace, Maryland holds theirs. Those are both much larger parades. The fireworks are probably about the same. Much crowded venues. If you're a fan of longer parades and probably more bands, uh, those two would be the celebrations to attend. But I like the small community there, and not a big crowd, but quality time and family, do the picnic and everything. Much easier for me to deal with, and I feel just as patriotic on that. So I'm very fulfilled on that. So that's mine. That's the way I celebrate. I enjoy it. So that's all I have. I hope everybody had a great holiday weekend and have a great week for the upcoming uh, week of July there. And I do appreciate the milder temperatures. This is K3BYC. Back to net control.
Hey, very good there, Carlton. And yes, it sounds like you had a fun time there. And I do recall now from last week you did mention that as well. So very good there. All right. Next on my list is N2QFD. Mel, how was your week?
Here is N2QSD. Good evening, Frank, and to the net. It was a nice week. Some memorable radio activity leading up to the 4th. Dad and I were using the talk group here for a listen along uh, as we tuned into the shortwave radiogram, which was fun, and appreciate having the talk group for that sort of thing. We did have a good get together at Dad's place. Lovely picnic. Had a little bit of radio time. The two of us have been doing the 13 Colonies special event. Uh, I've still got a ways to go, 11 contacts so far, and the real showstopper was I got a hold of the French station QRP last night, so that was kind of fun. 4th of July was a wonderful day with family, playing around with all kinds of things, and I guess we'll turn it back to net. Here is N2QFD.
Hey, very good there, Mel. I did see you posted on 7.3 nice little map before some of your contacts. I'm not really sure what app or anything you use to generate that, but and sorry, it's been a busy weekend for me. I didn't get a chance to read all your comments there. But yeah, it sounds like you guys are having fun there. So all right, next on my list is N2RWH. Ed, how was your week?
And to RWH here. Not too bad. Had a Thursday's storm was had some hail here at the house, but other than that, no plans to get together. Other my wife had to work, so we didn't do anything. Just kind of enjoyed the weather and did some things around the house. And other than that, well, hopefully won't get the temperature will not be too bad here, but looks like a hot one tomorrow. So back to you, Frank, and to our RWH.
Hey, very good there, Ed. And yeah, always good to have some time to relax on some of the holiday vacations and stuff there too. And kind of a bit of what me and the wife did. A couple of family members and everything had to work, so just me, the wife, and the little one. We had a little small barbecue, just a couple hamburgers and hot dogs, and nothing too major. So, all right. Next on my list is W2KDC Dennis. How was your week?
Thank you, Frank. The week was just another week, nothing too exciting. As far as 4th of July, we kind of had a quiet one. Got together with my wife's sister and my brother-in-law and had a small barbecue and picnic. Then we played cards for a while. Uh, Went home, called it a night. No fireworks, I guess we're old fuddy-duddies, didn't want to go fight the crowd watching for fireworks. So that's about it. W2, KDC, back to you, Frank.
Hey, thanks, Sir Dennis. And yeah, definitely nothing wrong with that. Always good to have some quiet holidays every now and then. So, yeah, as I mentioned, me and the wife kind of did the same. I did get Lillian some sparklers, even though she was a little young for them, but she was waving them around and she kind of liked it and everything. But nothing too major here. So, all right, next on my list is N2NRA. Cliff, how was your week?
Oh, this is N2NRA in Waverly, Cliff. Hope everyone is doing well and I'm going to have a good week. I guess tomorrow is going to maybe a thunderstorm in the PM. But the fourth, we had a picnic with the boys, and we got out a drone that I didn't get to, and we got that figured out. Flew the little drone around, and Mel and I worked some 13 counties on the radio before and after watching some fireworks down in the valley, and pretty much got the lawn. I guess is under control, but the grass keeps growing, so that'll be sometime this week. This is N2NRA back to net control.
Hey, very good there, Cliff. And yeah, you always keep me honest about my lawn. I gotta go out and see you. I don't know if I'm gonna make it till next weekend. I might have to mow it during the week here at some point. But that's always it's always busy and working. I always try to catch it while it's not raining, and yeah, so you always keep me honest about that. I gotta keep an eye on it, make sure it's not getting too long again. So. All right, this is W2FJH with the STNY Digital Voice Net. Before I get to my next station, let me take a quick standby to see if there's any additional stations that would like to check in this evening. Please call now. All right, nothing heard, so we will move on down the list to N30JP. Mick, how was your week?
Hi, good evening, Frank. Everybody on the net. Happy 4th of July. Yeah, we just got back from Western New York a little bit ago. And we didn't go up until Thursday. I wanted to go up earlier, but my wife didn't. And I wanted to stay and come home tomorrow, but she didn't want to drive home in the rain. And well, it's not going to rain all day, but I said, let's go. I'm not fighting City Hall. But it was a nice time. A lot of people. A lot of people. A lot of my daughter's friends were up there, so it was constant. And visited some friends we don't see too often, with other neighbors. And a lot of cooking out. And one friend, his son had a little graduation party, for the people that know him. But in between there, I tried to get a couple of 13 colonies. In fact, I got 4 states. But it's tough, it's just noisy. But when I just sat down here before the net, I picked up Delaware. And I see William Penn on 20 meters. Oh, no, they're on 17 meters, but that's going to be a little noisy. But, yeah, the fireworks, the Village of Mayville puts on a nice show. Right off the lake there, a friend of mine's got a dock that goes out into the lake because it's pretty shallow there. Probably goes out 50 or 60 feet. So we just stood on the dock or sat on the dock, whatever you wanted to do, and they put on a nice show there. In fact, the next day the mayor came to the graduation party, so I was talking to him a little bit. It's quite a project that they put on. But yeah, I got some of the 13 colonies, and this friend of mine picked up an old Heathkit radio for me off of Facebook up in the Buffalo area. She got it for nothing. It's HW16. HW16. It's a CW transceiver.
Looks like it's in pretty good shape. It's probably going to need some refurb work. You get a break, Frank. Okay, yeah, it's probably made late 60s, early 70s. It looks like it's in good condition other than being dirty. I've repaired radios. I've never refurbed. I know you can get refurb kits on, what is it? Hayseed, Hamfest.com, I think, sells some of the kits for the older radios. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to get this thing cleaned up, and I'll check all the tubes for shorts. And I got a couple of good friends of mine that are excellent with refurb, so I'll be able to get some good advice. But that's about it, Frank. We'll be here for a few days. Grandson will be around, and I'm not sure what's going on later in the week. We'll have to see. Frank, back to you. W2FJH N30JP.
Hey, very good there, Mick. And yeah, sounds like you had a fun time too there. And yeah, I like what you said. I had to write that down. When you're talking with the wife, it's like fighting City Hall. You gotta you don't want to put up too much of a fight there. So, all right, very good. All right, next on my list is N3DQD. Ray, how was your week?
Well, good evening, Frank, and the rest of the net. N3DQD here. Um, the fourth really wasn't anything special. Anna uh, went up with a part of her family. Her daughter was in the hospital, and so she went with another part of the family to watch some of the kids. And she's coming back tomorrow, so uh, it was pretty much a quiet day. We had a picnic, though, here in our building today, and I went to that, and there were a lot of people that showed up. Um, we have these things here in the building for Memorial Day, Fourth of July, and Labor Day, and then generally over the Christmas holiday we have something too. So that's kind of what's going on. Um, and have our big fireworks uh, on the Saturday prior to the Fourth, and when we were coming home from field day last year, we drove through the area where they were putting them off. So that was our story on that one. There were a couple smaller um, fireworks displays, but the big one was last Saturday. Back to you. This is N3DQD.
Hey, very good there, Ray. Sounds like you and Anna got to at least see some fireworks there. And I thought I caught that some of her family members or somebody in her family's in the hospital. So all the best wishes there. So all right, this is W2FJH with the STNY Digital Voice Net. I have reached the end of my list. So let's see if there's any additional stations out there that would like to check in this evening. Please call now. All right, nothing heard there. So let's open it up for any additional stations or any stations that have checked in with additional comments, questions, or concerns. Please call now. All right, nothing heard there either, so we might as well wrap things up here. I'd like to thank Carlton, Mal, Ed, Dennis, Cliff, Mick, and Ray for joining me this evening. We'll be returning this talk group back to normal amateur radio use. Everybody have a great and safe week there. This is W2FJH, and I'll be listening.